Hey guys, my name's Rodney and I'm just big boned, and this is day 227 of my weight loss journey. Now today I'm going to have a chat to you about what I think is going on and sort of what I'm going to do from here in regards to my weight loss. So if you caught my weigh-in on Sunday, you'll know that I gained 400 grams despite everything going well, and frustrating, especially since the week before was 1.3 kilos. I know a couple of you have reached out and said, oh, I think you need to start calorie counting because I think you are eating more calories than you think. Well, I don't think that's the problem. I disagree with that. Mainly because I'm not eating more or eating things different than I have in previous weeks, and my activity is not, there's not great differences in it. So I don't think it's anything to do with calories in, calories out, and I'm not going to start calorie counting now, but I'll do another video about that later on. What I think is going on, because I've noticed a pattern. Every time I have a large amount of weight loss, so, more than a kilo, the next week, some goes back on. This hasn't happened since the beginning, but it's happened since I've sort of got down under that 100 kilo mark. What I believe is going on, this is my hypothesis that I'm going to be working with if we want to get scientific, is I think that when I lose a large amount of weight like that, my body's thinking, whoa, well, that's too much, and so it holds on to some the next week, because it's trying to sort of get to a set point. And this is the reason why when people lose large amounts of weight in a short period of time, it ultimately goes back on because the body tries to get back up to that set point. And so that's what I think is happening. When I lose too much, boom, it's like, no, we'll get back up to this set point. But if I lose smaller incrementally, it sort of resets that set point, if that makes sense. So that's what I think is going on. So ideally what I want to be trying doing is losing, a few 100 grams a week, whether it be, 3, 5, 6, 8, whatever. That's what I think is going on. So that's what I'm going to try and do, is try and lose these smaller amounts of weight, which is very realistic, very doable. And I can do that. Going forward for the week, this is not because I'm, my new rationale. What I'll be doing differently this week is I'm doing the Man Challenge. The Man Challenge is back, which is 10-minute workouts that you do every day, and it focuses on different areas and different types of workouts and stuff like that. I am going to be doing that mainly because I qualified for it when I bought my last thing of Man Shakes. I thought I might as well give it another go. But also too, maybe it will, help somewhat because I'm changing up my exercise and doing something different. So that's what I'm going to be. So I'm going to do. But then again, if I wasn't, I'm not trying it as my focus for the week as a specific reason to do this. This is what I was doing anyway. I was going to do it. Decided a couple of weeks ago I was going to do it. So that's so it's not so much of a focus for the week, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm not sure. Anyway, but that's where I think I'm at. So I'm going to go through this week. We'll see what happens. Then we'll reevaluate and go from there. If you have any questions you want to ask me about my weight loss journey or about me in general, you can leave them in the comments section below. I am doing another viewer question tomorrow, so that is going to be cool. So please don't miss that. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe and follow me on my journey. We've got 150 of you now all following me, and your love and support is fantastic, but I still need that support. So please hit subscribe and hit the like button as well to let me know that you're out there. Thank you so much for watching, and just remember, I'm not fat, I'm just big boned.